When this headset launched a few months ago, it sold out worldwide in something like 48 hours. That is absolutely insane, especially for a gaming headset of all things, and so it has to be worth the hype, right? Well, we're going to take a look and find out. Corsair's Virtuoso headset is squarely in the premium gaming headset bracket, selling for around about £150 or £170 for the special edition. Now I have the standard version in white here, which I actually really like the look of. I think they've nailed the styling on this one, keeping it both subtle but still, very stylish, and even with the RGB elements, which yes can be turned off in their IQ software, it's actually pretty nice. It also acts as a connection indicator, which is also pretty handy, and for the sort of people who wear over-ear headphones out and about or while commuting, I think that these would kind of fit in pretty well. You can get them in black or the special editions in gunmetal, which I think would go very well. You can also remove the microphone too, as it's fully detachable, which makes for a bit more of a stealth look and more like, a set of Sony noise-cancelling headphones rather than your kind of glowing green Razer options. In terms of actually connecting to them while out and about, you can use the 3.5mm jack that's in the bottom of the ear cup to do so. Sadly, there's no Bluetooth support here, so if your phone, like mine, doesn't have a headphone jack and you forget your USB-C dongle at home, you're gonna be pretty much out of luck on that one, unless you wanted to, say, carry a laptop with you and use the Slipstream wireless dongle, which gives you pretty decent range, but also, not necessarily the most practical. Now, you can also use the USB-C port that's on the bottom next to the headphone jack, not only to charge the headphones, but also as an audio source itself for, in theory anyway, slightly better audio quality. In my testing, I didn't really notice a difference between the two, so overall, unless you want to keep them charged, I'd recommend using the wireless option since you get pretty decent range, and in terms of battery life anyway, you get around 20 hours, which is pretty average for gaming headsets. I did just check out a Sennheiser GSP370 that has 100 hours of battery life, which is kind of insane, but overall, 20 hours isn't too bad. When it comes to audio quality, I think Corsair have done a really good job here. They're very crisp and clean to listen to. They have a good range and actually good resolution over the different ranges as well. And while the bass was a little on the lacking side, if you use their IQ software, you can change the equalizer and kind of pump those bass bands up a little bit and get a little bit of a nicer experience. I found that while listening to some high bitrate FLAC files, I found the bass was just a little lacking and ended up making the headphones feel a little disconnected from the listening experience compared to something like my Audio-Technica ATX-G1WLs, which make you feel a lot more involved in listening to the music and each individual element. Of course, that is my subjective opinion though, so you might have a bit of a different experience. Of course, since it's a gaming headset, we have to talk about actually gaming on it, and actually that was a pretty good experience. Footsteps are nice and clear to hear where they're coming from, same with shots in CSGO for example, and also I have to add, the microphone is pretty insane. Have a listen. And this is what the Corsair Virtuoso's headset mic sounds like. Honestly, this has to be one of the best microphones on a headset, pretty much full stop. It's incredibly clear, almost perfectly true to life, with just a little bit of compression and a little bit of noise in the background, but overall certainly nothing bad at all. So it sounds good, has an amazing microphone, and is pretty versatile, so what's not to like? Well, the main thing for me is comfort, since when I first put it on anyway, it was actually pretty stiff and pretty tight and ended up hurting a little after gaming. Now, it does get a little bit better as you wear in the headset a little bit, it sort of frees itself up a little, but it still wasn't the most comfortable, and I would also add that my ears rubbed on the inside of the ear cups. Of course, you may vary depending on size of ears and all that jazz, but it's something that I thought I should note. So are these worth their £150 price tag? I think so. See, I've been comparing these to the Audio-Technica ATX-G1WLs, but those cost £230, a pretty significant margin more than the Virtuosos, and when you compare the feature sets, the Virtuosos just walk away with it. If you want a very versatile set of headphones, don't want to spend as much as the ATX G1WLs, and you want a really incredible microphone, then these are hands down a fantastic pick. While I would still like to see Bluetooth support in a future revision or a Virtuoso 2, I'm more than happy to recommend these. Now, would I put one of these on my desk? Personally, I probably wouldn't. I'd go with the ATH-G1WL, spend a little more since I don't need that versatility. I'd prefer the slightly nicer listening experience and more comfort in terms of for my personal experience anyway, and so that would be my choice, but like I said, I have no problem recommending these, as these are a very good set of headphones at a fairly reasonable price for all of the features and quality you get. Now with all of that said, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. What do you think of the Virtuosos? What do you think of them in comparison to the Sennheiser headsets I just reviewed, or the Audio-Technicas I keep talking about? Anything and all, do let me know in those comments down below. Of course, if you want to see more videos like this one every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, do hit that subscribe button with the bell notification icon. If you want to check out the Virtuosos and see pricing when and where you watch this, because it can and does vary, do take a look at the top link in the description down below. That's an Amazon affiliate link that will take you to a local Amazon store where you can see all of that. And otherwise, if you want to support the channel in more ways than just watching these videos and subscribing, then you can take a look at the links in the description down below. There's a load of stuff that you can check out from Amazon and Overclocked UK affiliate links that don't cost you anything to use but massively help me out when you use them. Or there's stuff like merch for hoodies or t-shirts like this one, or a load of other cool designs, and just a load of other stuff too, like Streamlabs OBS if you want to start streaming. There's also plenty of other videos over there if you want to keep watching, including those headset reviews I've checked out recently, and that is pretty much it. If you have any questions, leave those in the comments down below, and we'll see y'all in the next video.